From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, we have not one but two weather makers in the forecast over the next 5 days. The first one coming in tomorrow morning, so let's get into it and let's talk about the setup with respect to the jet stream dynamics. We have one upper level low shooting the jet stream towards us, and that's going to bring much warmer air as well up along the east coast and transport the rain up into the snow covered areas, so some flooding concerns there. So we have one system moving on in, and then as we go through the weekend, the next one will be moving through the southwest and probably is going to put us in a better scenario for the threat of severe weather, but we'll also see the threat of some locally heavy rainfall, and we have both on the table overnight tonight. As for rain coverage and timing, you can see how our rain chances will be shooting up from west, from Jennings to the east as we head through the wee morning hours, when our rain chances will be in the widespread range anywhere between about 3 and about 8 a.m. A little bit longer though for the white line, that would be Morgan City. Again, you get farther to the east, and then things will calm down as we head into the latter part of the afternoon into tomorrow evening with those rain chances dropping down. So we have this storm system that's moving up through the Midwest, another upper level piece of energy that we just showed you. That's igniting the showers and storms across northwest Louisiana, back across southeast Texas. No severe thunderstorm watches or tornado watches yet, but there is some locally heavy rainfall, and we're concerned with training storms from the Arklatex down through East Texas and perhaps into our neck of the woods as we head into tomorrow. Some strong storms showing up during the course of this evening. You can see the activity moving generally from the southwest to the northeast. So we have these batch of storms here, and then it looks like here's our frontal boundary. That won't get to Acadiana until about mid-morning tomorrow. And again, some very intense storms in around the Galveston Bay area. In fact, we did have a tornado warning. Let's go to the warnings right now and see what we have going on here. Tornado and severe thunderstorm warning from Galveston over to Point Boulevard as you go farther north and east. And we've been tracking some storms that have been showing some rotation, in particular this storm right here. Right now it's just showing some very heavy downpours, but this has shown some rotation over the last hour or so. We'll continue to watch that. Meanwhile, locally here in Acadiana, pretty quiet right now. Starting to see the leading edge of some of that rain coming out of the anvils of the thunder showers back to the west of us, but that won't be getting here for several hours more. Storm Prediction Center has us hatched in for a marginal risk. That's only a level 1 out of 5 for the possibility of damaging winds, maybe an isolated tornado. But again, these storms are coming through at a time when severe weather is not really on the table, but nonetheless, there is the risk of severe weather is not zero. So we'll have to keep on the radar, an eye on the radar through the overnight hours through daybreak tomorrow. So here's the latest HRM model here as we get into the forecast. Again, the leading edge of the showers and storms arriving between 3 and about 5 a.m. It's going to be stormy pre-dawn hours more than likely, and then right at daybreak things will begin to wind down and be pushing off to the east, but a fair bit of rain behind this system. I don't know if I'd knock it off quite by 10 a.m., but probably by noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll be down to some drizzle or patchy shower activity. Some clouds, maybe a peek of the sun late tomorrow. Clouds stay with us tomorrow night. Another little bit of an upper level disturbance moving on through, but by Saturday afternoon, we should see sunshine and temperatures pushing into the lower 70s for a high Saturday afternoon. Here's the rainfall based on the HRM model. Most of us catching 1 inch to 2 inches of rain. Some folks catch a lot less, and some folks may catch 3 or 4. The latest graph model, this just coming in, painting, I think, which looks pretty realistic, a 2 to 3 inch rainfall. Again, some spots may get more than that in a short period of time, so some localized street flooding certainly a possibility as we get closer to daybreak tomorrow. So a breezy and mild night tonight. Temperatures hold in the 60s. Rain and storms likely by daybreak. Gusty winds in some of those storms and locally heavy downpours. And you can see as we get on our timeline to close to daybreak, there's the rain, and it comes in during the course of the morning hours with rain, thunder, and lightning, the whole 9 yards. Mostly cloudy skies as we head into the afternoon, though. Again, your rain chance at 100%, mainly late tonight, early tomorrow morning. The weekend looking good as we get into the rest of the weekend. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s, and there we go again. Another round of showers and storms likely late Monday into early Tuesday. Severe weather threat and locally heavy rainfall once again. That's it for weather for now. We're going to have more coming up right after the break.